how big of a market have they muscled back, Danny?
Yeah, this is like a $27 billion market that the international airlines, the Chinese carriers, are fighting for flights in and out of China. And so by the Chinese carriers taking a great share, a dominant share, almost 2/3 of the marketplace, it's really them showing a sign of strength and a challenge, a retreat for the foreign carriers. And when you talk about how Chinese people spend, the Chinese carriers do ultimately price their tickets a lot lower. So it's good news for travelers ultimately, but does it say more about the health of the Chinese economy and the attraction that China has to the rest of the world? Because the Chinese airlines are almost becoming the last resort for connecting China and the world, because ultimately they have the advantage that foreign carriers don't have in terms of accessing Russian airspace and a whole host of things. And it's foreign carriers are more discouraged to fly these days.
Yeah, what are they saying particularly? I mean, they're obviously probably not happy about this.
Yeah, I mean, the foreign carriers have warned for a few years now that there is a big disadvantage for them having to fly longer. It's more expensive for them, and they can't compete in terms of the costs, and they can't compete on the airfares just because Chinese airlines are pricing their flight a lot lower. And when it comes to being pricing a lot lower, it distorts the marketplace overall. But clearly, Chinese airlines, who are growing bigger and more ambitious, and actually are some of the biggest in the world, they very much are at the top of the game at the moment.